Hello, everyone. Grover Cleveland reporting from the year 2 here, and you're watching Ink the Book Show because you haven't turned it off yet. Hey now, did you know that you can follow Ryan O'Connor at Wrangleshank on Instagram, on TikTok, and on Twitter? And if you like his daily drawings or his work on the Bonehead comic, you can also watch his Bonehead cartoon on YouTube. The link to all these things and more can be found in the description. Furthermore, be sure to like, to share, and to subscribe to all things Wrangleshank and all things Ink the Book. Thank you, darling.
It's time for Ink the Book Show with your host, Ryan O'Connor. And now, let's ink the book. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Ink the Book Show, the only art show filmed in a tiny bedroom with a little cattle skull in back. Happy New Year, everybody. Guess what we're inking today? We're inking the last remaining page of my Bonehead comic. This is like my 250th inking stream or something. Something like that. We're finishing inking today. I'm so happy. What a great year this is shaping up to be. I finished inking my book. I'm also coloring a top secret project to kind of get ready for coloring this, because that's the next step on this thing. And man, that's exciting. That's coming along well so far. So I've got high hopes. I've got high hopes for 2023. Also, I originally wanted to get my butt to a Kinko's to look at this. To start scanning pages today, but
Hi.
That's not happening. They're closed. Hi.
That's not in their quote.
Who are you?
Who are you? Hi, Ryan. Hi.
Look, it's my niece and nephew, Carson and Genevieve. You'll have to turn down your radio.
You have to turn down your radio. We see you on your TV.
Yeah?
Our TV, and you're in our.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
See, he's inking. He's drawing right now while he's talking to us.
That's the goodest picture. I like it.
Thank you.
We saw all your good pictures.
Thank you.
We even
Yeah.
saw that guy that has dog hands. Hi.
Hiya.
Hiya.
You guys, you have an echo.
Hi. What?
There's an echo.
You have an echo?
Yeah.
You're on our TV. That's why.
Yeah. But how's it going?
Why?
How's it going?
Good.
Cool, cool. Did you have a good New Year's?
Right now?
Did you stay up all night?
Did you have a good New Year's? Did you stay up all night? No. Yes.
Yes.
No.
Hey,
You
Lemon.
did. You guys stayed up all night.
Hey, Lemon. Mommy. Mommy, can you look at him? Ryan, I want to see you.
You want to see me?
Whoa. There he is.
Hi there.
I can't see you on the TV.
Huh?
I can't see you on the TV.
You can't.
No.
You can't see the TV.
Yes.
The TV.
Yeah, where are you?
Yeah, we have you streaming on our TV, but you're not there. We can't see your face, so they're confused.
Oh, now I'm
But-
confused. You could see my art
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. Well, we can see you in our phone, just not in the TV.
Oh, mommy.
That's all.
I think when you just not call him, I think he will go on the TV.
Yeah, if I don't call him, yeah, then we'll see it on the TV.
Did that hurt?
Colin, congratulations, he finished his book. Oh my
Congratulations!
Thank you, baby.
We gotta get this picture. I'm a kitty Whoa, is that cool?
She's saying you're welcome. She heard you say thank you. She's like, welcome.
Yeah. At a girl.
Where was that?
Here's your biggest fan right here.
Hi.
Hi,
How's it going?
Mikey.
Did you ever film
I
yourself
like-
for
I
Liam
like
Street?
for what?
For
Try to
the
make it- go try to make it in the
podcast?
What do you mean?
He was asking us to film ourselves at midnight.
Oh no, I didn't film myself.
He forgot to,
I was
but then
too busy.
he sent something to me.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I didn't film myself. I was living in the moment.
Did he film himself, Liam?
Ryan did. I don't know if he did.
Liam forgot to, and then I reminded him, and he made some kind of video.
Oh, I can make one tonight. I'll just be like by myself smoking in jail. Well, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year, me.
Your kids will be like, "You're an idiot."
Yeah, everyone will be like, wow, he's
You're an idiot.
Hey, that's a bad word.
Don't learn those from Ryan.
Stop saying it.
Hmm.
No, don't say that.
That's enough. Wow, that's really
So,
loud.
what are these kids doing besides watching me?
You know, just playing with toys. We were just watching Disneyland, like a guy talking about Disneyland because we're probably gonna go there.
Yeah, we're planning on going there
Oh, yeah?
vacation, and it's just so overwhelming. Yeah, it's just like there's so much to look up and look into. Though.
There's a lot to see there, and we want to be like a little bit prepared before we go.
I was there right before they changed the Pirates of the Caribbean ride from the original to the updated version.
You've been there?
Yeah, I went about 20 years ago with my Uncle Jay.
Were you with Oh yeah, Uncle Jay. That's cool. Did you ride rides and stuff?
Yeah, not a whole lot, I feel like.
Dang,
I definitely did not hit them all.
By the end of May, which I definitely did not hit them all. But maybe we can go earlier.
March.
You said you don't want to do March.
February then.
That's gonna be too cold.
You think?
What was it again?
30 times. Oh,
Yeah, we have no idea.
We don't know what we're doing.
You just came up with this idea like 2 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys go anywhere for New Year's?
Yes, we went nowhere.
No, our house.
Maggie came over. Maggie came over, but I don't like her. I just can't like her.
Who's Maggie?
My friend.
Could you see me?
I do see you.
And help me. What? What?
Do you see me?
You can't.
Do you see me?
No, we see your arms.
Wiggling my
We
fingers?
see your hands, but we can't. And then the What? Leo.
Oh, it's Rhino. It's Uncle Rhino.
What about?
It's Uncle Rhino.
Stop, be nice. Genevieve, give the tail back. Oh, man. Oh, my God. All right. We'll hang up now. It's getting reckless.
Okay. Well, thanks for popping in.
Of course. Thanks for having us. Say bye, Uncle Ryan.
Bye, Carson. Bye, Genevieve. Bye, Lemon.
Bye.
Bye.
Ow,
Bye,
I hit
Mike.
my
Bye.
thumb.
Bye. There you have it. Those guys. Well, it certainly got a lot quieter. No, those are my, that's about half of my nieces and nephews. Let's see. So I didn't go anywhere for New Year's. I was here with my roommates, and one of my roommates' friends was over. And we played Taboo, and we ate ribs, and let's see. Oh, so yesterday I penciled this page, and I was really trying to like hurry up and get it penciled before I had to leave the house. Because I was hoping I could ink this yesterday and beat the year. But no, I didn't. I ran out of time. So it's the first thing I'm doing this year. Inking my last page. So I think it's obvious this isn't the last page of the book. I did the last page of the book a long time ago, but then I added. Oh, I had skipped this one scene because I had to like rework it. I had to add a bunch of stuff to it and change some pages, and then this is the last remaining page of that scene. So there's a good chunk of the book after this. Wow, I can't believe you know what I'm gonna have to do? So once I finish inking this page, I'm gonna have to grab the big old stack of pages and just show off how huge this stack is for the whole book for the first time ever. Like I said, I'm slowly getting a system down for coloring. Actually, I think I've kind of got it. I mean, I'll probably pick up other ideas and tricks and things as I go. But I finished coloring a page today on some other project, and it looks pretty good. Hey, look. Hello there, for crying out loud.
I've been watching you for 5
Hey,
minutes.
there he is. 5 minutes. Did you see the kids?
No,
Did you see the kids in here?
no, were they
You
just
missed
in?
Carson, Genevieve, and Carson, Genevieve, and Lemon with Allie and Mikey.
Oh, no, I missed it. It's a long time coming.
But they had it on the TV, so it was like real echoey and chaotic.
Yeah. Well, usually when they're around, it's echoey and chaotic.
How was your New Year's?
It was quiet, but it was nice. I mean, we hung out
Yeah.
and just played games. We're playing left, right, center, and sorry, and just hanging out.
Don't be sorry. I'm just kidding. I don't think I've ever played left, right, and center. I think you guys played a lot.
That's fun. It's with quarters. They have a stack of quarters, and
Sure.
you roll 3 dice, and you have to start passing the quarters around, and whoever ends up with all the quarters at the end is the winner. And then you play another round.
We played Taboo, which is like, it's almost like it's on the
Cards
border of
Against
being
Humanity.
like charades. Maybe it was like you have a word, and you got to like get them to. You got to get the rest of the people to guess the word, but it gives you a list of words you can't use. So you got to like think outside the most common associated words with that thing. You know what I mean? Like, say your word is locomotive, and you can't say train, you can't say tracks, you can't say.
Can you say rail?
I don't know.
I could convey it if I could use rail. I could get you to say it.
Probably not. Like a 5 word can't say. And then you come up with. You got to get creative about how to give clues about it.
Oh yeah, I know.
If I couldn't think of any clues,
That
I'd
was
just
fun.
flip the table. You like that? She keeps walking in and out of the room, turning the lights on and off.
I was wondering what was going on.
Yeah, and then that light that just danced behind my head was her walking by with her phone. I look like a mirror on the wall.
Yeah. So who is the fairest one of all?
It's
Is it me?
it's either Genevieve, Lemon, or Junie.
You're just saying that because you're their grandpa.
I'm just saying that because they might still be watching. I got on a FaceTime with Lemon last night, and she was wearing a party dress, and she looked like she was having a good time. So I talked with her for a little bit.
She's a cutie.
Yeah. I talked with Carson and Genevieve just a little, but mostly with Lemon.
The youngest ones are my buddies.
Yeah.
The older they get, the more important they are. They have other things to preoccupy their minds with.
Yeah.
No, Genevieve's always happy to see me.
Genevieve will always take time out to talk with you for a little while. My favorite one was when was that? Right before Christmas. We were all over there, and Allie invited everyone over for pizza, and she bought a bunch of pizzas, and we were all standing around, hanging out. And I was talking with Horacio; he was there, and Genevieve was sitting at the dining room table, and she goes, "Hey, Papa," and we both looked up, and she goes, "Ha, isn't that funny? He's Papa H, and you're Papa Mike," and I yelled "Papa," and you both looked. She thought it was so funny. And she did that on purpose. She's a little comedian, and she tries for the laugh, and it was good. It was a good one.
That's cute.
Yeah. So how do you feel getting to the last page finally? It's been a long time.
Yeah. It's like when Batman kills Joker, and he's like, I got now what?
Is that when you go down to Miami Beach for a couple weeks?
What's the point anymore? It's like, sure, I won the trophy for beating the bad guy, but like, what do I do tomorrow?
I thought you were going to go back and start to color every page.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah,
I'll keep you on for another year or two.
Yeah, I know. But you know what I think I'm going to do? Well, I've been coloring a different thing in the meantime to practice coloring this book. So eventually I'll do something with that. But what was I going to say? So what the heck was I going to say? Jeez.
I don't know. I'm dying to find out.
I don't know. My brain.
So what are you going to do after this? You're going to start another project?
Oh, I know what I was going to say. Yeah. So I am going to be coloring this book next. I'm going to take like a batch of pages on Tuesday. I was going to try and do it today, but their FedEx office is closed today and tomorrow. So I couldn't do it today, and I won't be able to tomorrow, I don't think. But yeah, I won't be able to tomorrow.
Tuesday.
But Tuesday, I'm going to take it down to the FedEx office and scan a bunch of pages so I can hopefully start coloring these. But in the meantime, I think what I'm going to do is once I get them scanned, I'm going to like clean up the pages and prep them and letter them and I'm going to try and make black and white versions available, like 24-page segments of the book at a time available somewhere to kind of just at least have something to show for this whole time, this whole year of work that I've done. But ultimately, big colored book. That was always the real plan. You feel me?
I feel you, man. I'm just watching you draw.
I'm watching me draw too. We're like twins.
Yep. I'm pretending like I'm drawing like you.
Now you following along at home, You next you put down this line, and then you put down this line, and then this one. Before you know it, we'll have the exact same page.
That's tedious.
It's like there's see, I've inked this whole book. It's all on YouTube. I've inked it all on stream. So somewhere, throughout the world, there's like 78 forged copies of the book, right? So they're all drawing it along at home. It's even signed Ryan O'Connor on all of them. They're good. I don't know if I should crisscross them like that. I think I'll do that.
A couple to give the idea.
Huh?
Just a couple to give the idea.
What'd you say?
Yeah, like you're just doing a couple of them to give the idea that it's the fence, right?
Oh,
I know you are crisscrossing them
I'm
all.
going all the way. Yeah. Let's see. What'd you get for Christmas? I don't even know. Something nice?
I got a hip. I got a jacket.
Oh, yeah.
I got a Justin Fields jersey. I got black socks.
Ooh la la.
Black socks, yeah. A whole
That's how you know it's Christmas.
Oh, yeah. And then what else? Oh, we got a freezer.
Just like Grandma used to make.
We got a freezer and a shipment cod.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
I had some
From my
cod
fisherman uncle.
tonight. It doesn't get any
No
better
salmon,
than
just
stuff
cod?
out of the water. Huh?
I said no salmon, just cod.
Just cod, yeah. That's what she likes. That's mostly for her. We get some of the scraps. She made some for last night. So it was good. She made that and she made pork chops, and the pork chops were excellent.
I had ribs last night.
Oh man, I like ribs. Where'd you get them from?
I think they came from Reams.
Oh
Pretty
yeah,
sure.
that's top of the scale.
Yeah, I think they just made a trip. Tyler was like chopping meats and cheeses this morning.
That's all you ate today.
I'm pretty sure all that came from. I didn't eat it. I had a tuna sandwich, tuna on toast, and I had Raisin Bran Crunch this morning.
Man, when you walk into Reams, you're like a kid in a candy store. You don't know where to stop because everything looks good. You go up to the counter and it's all just fresh chopped meat.
Go ahead, I'll take two.
Oh yeah, well, I got to $200 in under 5 minutes one time. So, like wow, maybe I need a handler when I go into this place. Like no, that's, somebody walking behind me giving me a constant total. You're up to $19.95. Okay, now you're up to $50. Yeah, keep you in under. Because it's just like I want some of those pork chops. Oh, I want some of those. I want some of that beef tenderloin. Oh, I want some of those steaks, and it adds up quick, real quick.
Like you can come back next month, or next week.
Yeah. No, I don't go out there that often. So when you do, and they serve.
Wait, how
they serve.
far away is it? I don't even know. I haven't been there in a long time.
It's in what's it called? Elburn.
Elburn?
Yeah, on 47. Elburn. Like you go out to 47.
So not far, right?
No,
pretty close to me.
It's like
like probably be like about 40, 45 minutes maybe from your house.
Oh, okay. I've
You
been
get
there.
out
It's
on the
just a long
you get to
time.
47 and you go south and you go into the town and it's right there. It's just right there on the right side when you're heading south. You pull in and grab a number. Grab a cart and a
Wait,
number and bring your.
do they have stuff like that there? The freaky stuff like goat head and cow tongue?
They had bison and ostrich meat, I think. Uh, those are in like the coolers.
Weird.
Yeah, but you can.
Monkey
Yeah,
skin.
I think you can get venison and elk and that type of stuff. They have duck. They have they've got chicken.
Raccoon.
I don't think they have like gator and stuff like.
There's a. Oh, that'd be cool. You know what? Somebody had that. I think you got that one time, right, Gator? Or we had it at Uncle Jay's house one time.
Jay got it one time for the Super Bowl because it was down in New Orleans, so he picked up like different things.
Yeah, and I liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
But I don't remember it. One thing I missed out on. One time you brought home rabbit, and you cooked up a rabbit, and I was like, I'm not eating no rabbit, you monster! And I've regretted it ever since. Actually, I want to try that rabbit.
It tastes like gamey chicken.
Kind of like in a good way or a bad way?
It's not bad. It's not bad. Some people.
I've never even tried venison.
Venison.
You got a bunch of venison one time, and I missed out somehow.
A guy, I was painting at his house, and he goes, "Oh, you want some venison?" I'm like, "Yeah," and he gave me like a lot. I wasn't expecting that much.
I think I was there when he offered it to you too.
I was throwing it on the grill, and at parties, and I was telling people.
Yeah, it sounded really good, and somehow I didn't get my hands on any.
Well, a lot of people, I'd say, like these are regular brats, these are venison brats, and a lot of people are going for the regular ones. And it's like, come on, man, don't be a chicken. And the only difference is there's not as much fat on deer, and it's got like a gamey taste and kind of irony tasting. But it's good. We had little cutlets. I was putting those on the grill too. You got to be careful because there's no fat, so they cook fast and they can dry out if you're not careful. The meat can dry out quickly. You have to be careful when you cook it. A lot of people put it in crock pots and make stew out of it, and that's usually pretty good. But it's not beef. It's fat, basically fat free. Very lean. You've seen deer. Look at a deer and a cow. A cow just kind of hangs out in the field. Deer like runs through the field like nothing. Jumps over fences.
Yeah.
Cows just look at you and go.
Made out of brooms and stuff like Bambi.
Yeah.
How are frog's legs? Did you like those? I know you've had those. I've never had
them. The first time I had them was in New Orleans, and they were like chicken fried. They had like a batter on
real
it.
Chicken of the sea.
And it tastes like a fishy type of chicken. That kind of consistency. It's good. I liked it. But when you eat it, you get to the bone. The bone is like very, very thin, like a frog leg, and it looked like a chicken leg until I ate the meat off of it, and then it's like a very, very long, thin bone instead of the chicken leg. It's like a toothpick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine. Have you ever known anyone who ate like squirrel?
No, not me.
That's a thing. Like in the South, I think they eat squirrel.
Yeah, they eat possum too. according to the Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah. Would you eat squirrel or possum? Would you eat some kind of varmint?
Rabbit, crazy wabbit. I'd eat wabbit and quail and pheasant.
Yeah.
Those varmints. I don't know if I
Those-
don't know if I'd be down for squirrel and stuff like that.
Yeah, that sounds
You'd have
kind of
to be-
creepy to me.
You'd have to be pretty hungry, I think. Unless somebody like mixed it in with the stew and then you had it and they go, you know what you just ate? You ate squirrel. I go, oh, squirrel.
Well, I guess I like squirrel. Yeah.
Yeah, if you like it, you like it, I guess.
You know, I'll eat sardines and I'll eat
Never had
calamari.
'em.
You know what? Oh, hey, look. What loves here? My dad tried to pull up the comment, but it was like, okay, there it goes. But this is the last page of Bonehead to ink. So that's what I'm doing here. She's probably been like sitting there for half an hour. No, it looks like she just said that. Anyway,
Who is it?
just a viewer out in Canada. But we're talking about eating animals.
Not your regular
What
type
else?
animals.
Yeah, like one time I think we went and saw a show, probably a They Might Be Giants show. You've accompanied me to a bunch of those. And I think we went to some restaurant afterwards,
Leonas?
and we got a big plate of calamari. Huh? Maybe. And we got a big plate of calamari, and I'd never seen calamari with the heads before. I wouldn't eat the heads, but you're like, oh, they're great, and you just pop them like popcorn. I can't be eating no heads.
They look
Little
like
squid
little
brain and
octopus.
squid eyes in there.
It's just like little
No.
little tentacles and stuff, and you're like slurping them down with
Yeah,
red sauce.
Yeah, I'll eat tentacles all day.
I'll eat 10 of them. 10 tentacles. And I'm eating a Mr. Goodbar that you gave me. Right there.
Sounds like a good son.
What'd you give me that for?
I hope it was sooner than your birthday. You've been sitting on it for half a year?
No. I think you gave it to me. Oh, you gave it to me a month ago.
Oh, for your surgery?
Yeah, it's been a month. I went back to work this week. I worked 3 days. Friday was a busy day. I came home
Oh.
and Chloe was here.
What Love says the weirdest. Why are my the comments are kind of sticky? Weirdest thing I ate was a snail. Have you done
Never
that,
had-
Dad?
I never had it.
I don't know if I
How
would do
was
that. Yeah, how was it? Sorry, what were you saying?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I
It's
want to know
actually-
how the snail was.
Oh, okay. She says, disgusting. It's actually so expensive for nothing.
Were they sauteed?
Have you ever had the opportunity to eat snail, Dad? I
Only
don't think
once,
I could.
but I wasn't hungry.
I got canned oysters a while back, and
Not good.
what's that?
Not good.
I opened it and it was like green in the
Yeah.
can, and I
Yeah.
chickened out. I just threw it out.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently that's not bad. I guess I was reading up on it, but I was like, this stinks. It looks putrid, and I can't do it. I like oysters though. You used to make oysters all the time for us. Cat's here.
Oh, yeah.
Last page. Woo! Here it is.
Oh, Kat, how you doing?
Out in Sacramento.
Can she see
Couldn't
me?
hear you. What's that?
I said,
You should be able to. Wait, you're cutting out. What's that? Did you say something?
yeah, I said, hey, Kat, how's California?
Oh, okay. We missed it, I think. But now we got you.
Yeah, my time is limited. I'm in the red on my phone. I'm gonna have to go soon.
Oh,
It's been
Okay.
red for a while too. But I wanted to pop in and say congratulations on finishing your book.
thank you.
It was a long time coming, and you did a lot of work on it.
Kat,
Hello,
Kat says hello to both of us.
I
Thank
see.
you. Yeah, I gotta go grab the stack of pages after this is done. To show off how thick it is. Something like that. 250 pages or so. It's getting beat down by rain, flash floods, and fallen trees. Oh man.
Oh boy,
Is that ugly out there right now?
stay inside. Well, that's what they say. It never rains in California, but it pours.
Hey Dad, get a load of this. Last page, right? This is how it ends. No, I'm just kidding. Just ends with him lying on the sidewalk holding his head, looking sad. No, but I did the actual last page a long time ago, but had this big old scene I had to redo.
I remember that because I remember. I think I was on. That was like the last time I was on when you were almost done. And you said, "Well, I'm at the end," and so I thought you were at the end, and that's why you went on. And then you said, "Oh no, I got a whole other series of like another chapter I have to redo, and this is it, right?"
Yeah.
Man, that was a long time ago when you said that. So you had to redraw everything.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't have to redraw everything. What did I have to do? I had to add a bunch of pages, and then I had to fix some of the existing pages to make the add-ins work.
Fluid.
It all no rain for the rest of the year. Oh, Kat, what's the weirdest animal thing you've ever eaten? She's like, I'm vegan. She's not vegan. I think. Go on. She says, I am so proud of what you've accomplished. Congratulations. Thank you.
All right. She sounds like she's ducking the food question.
Yeah. She's like, she doesn't want us to know that she's eating yak.
Yakety yak. Oh, Kat, I'm here to tell you who's the fairest one of all.
Huh?
I'm like the mirror.
Oh, yeah. my dad's straight out of Snow White.
I'm like
Deer and
Chomp.
lamb, but
Deer
not the
and
thing we're talking about.
Deer and lamb are tame. Get to some eel.
I want monkey brain stew.
You got to go to
I don't think I could.
Jones.
Yeah.
You can have
Indiana Jones.
chilled monkey brains.
What's that?
Chilled monkey brains.
Chilled.
And snake surprise.
Snake surprise.
Yeah, that's when he cut the
That'd be
gut.
snake.
The snakes started crawling all over, and he started picking them up and like eating them live.
She didn't recognize you in the shadows. Man,
Well,
I'm trying to pull up the comments in there.
She's gonna like this thing. You're the of them all, Cat.
Real slow.
What's that say?
Don't eat seafood. She doesn't eat seafood. I think there's a big lag on the chat. Trying to get stuff. Let me see something. Remove from studio. There we go. Maybe that'll help. I kicked out the theme song thingy. The intro little thing.
Is it better now?
I don't know.
My battery's about to go.
Maybe a little better.
Just in time to say goodbye.
All right.
Well, good luck. You've done a great job. I'll tune in and watch it when you stack your books.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'll go get a charger. I'll see you later.
Okay. Take care.
Bye, Kat. Good to see you. Kind of. Just a picture and a very tiny picture in the corner.
Yeah, she said good to see you too. I don't know if you saw it.
Oh. Say hi to your husband. He's a cool guy. All right. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Bye, Dad.
Congratulations again.
Hey, thank you.
All right. Bye.
Adios. I thought he'd never shut up. No, I'm just kidding. And then I was alone with my thoughts again. My thoughts that sound a little something like this. I don't know. So, yeah, I think I'm going to make some books this year. I don't know if Bonehead will be done in 2023, but maybe if I keep my head down and bust my butt, I'll get it colored this year, the entire thing. But I'm also coloring a different thing that I mentioned. And what else? Oh yeah, I'll be trying to put out that's the current plan, is to put out little 24-page issues of this in black and white while I'm working on the colors. So there's that to look forward to. And you know what else I want to do? I want to put together an art book. I've been working on an art book. But, Kat's actually asked what's next after I finish inking. Well, yeah, so I want to, so the main thing is getting these pages scanned and colored. I'm going to scan them in 24-page batches, put them together in black and white 24-page issues. So there's that. And then secret color project, and then art book. I want to finish an art book this year. And also I want to make an album. I'm hoping my brother can find time to help me make music this year. I want to make an album I started ages and ages ago. But that takes a back seat to the comic stuff. So I don't know if I'll do that this year. You said, am I going to make a dedication to a person in the book? That's a good question, because I feel like I had one in mind and I don't remember. I think I do have it somewhere, because my other book that I started making, that I have 50 pages done of, that I'm probably going to go back to after I finish Bonehead, that has a dedication in it. And I do want to put a dedication to someone in this. I think it was my brother. I don't remember what I wrote, though. But yeah, it'll definitely have a dedication. I know that. I think our book sounds great. I'm excited about that. It's just it too always kind of gets put on the back burner. But I have about, I don't know, I have a lot of pages of that prepped. And I want to make it real cool. So I was coming up with some designy ideas the other day for it. I want to do like a bunch of like splash painted like things to put in the background of the art that I think would be cool. Oh man, yeah, Black Cat Bart. My so Kat's husband. Let's see, my roommate made up a song called Black Hat Bart about an evil old Western cowboy guy, I guess. And Kat's husband, Chris Ammann, made the track. Like we went to his little home studio one day, and before they were living out in California, and he had the lyrics and recorded them, or recorded Chris singing the song. I think he had already recorded the instruments, and it's also got me somewhere in there going, yeah. I wonder if I'm gonna try and pull in that. That could be a bonus track for my album. The weirdest thing is I don't think I have it in for some reason, and I swear I have the track somewhere. iTunes always takes forever to pull up, but I'm gonna see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. The iTunes, that is. Wallaby. Black at art. Rip off. I don't have it. Not in iTunes anyway. I gotta find that track. I know I have it. I'm the best. I'm the best part of the track. See, I was gonna. The idea was to do an animation for it, and I never did. But that, like, if you go on my TeePublic store, there's a T-shirt that says "Lonesome Dead Cowboy" on it, and it's got this skeleton in a cowboy hat holding a guitar, and he's got an eye patch on. That was going to be like an intro to a music video for the song, like an animated music video for the song, but I just never made it. Animation takes too dang long to do. Chris can send it if I don't have it. Yeah, maybe. I mean, if it's not too much trouble to ask for, I will. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on it that way, because I swear I do have it somewhere already. But who knows how or when I'll find it if it's not in my files already. Because I've looked for it a dozen times just for this show. Oh, dang it. Why am I doing that? Oh, that's his body. His arms down here. Let's see now. This is the part of the show where I mess up the drawing. This is the part of the show where he wrecks the book. Yeah, wreck the book show. That's what I should have called this endeavor. So I guess I'm still gonna be calling this Ink the Book show, even though I won't be inking the book. Right? Because of branding. Should I keep calling it Ink the Book show, even though I'm just gonna be maybe I'll just be coloring the book? I gotta figure out what my setup is gonna be for that. Coloring the book. You said, oh, you bought that shirt. That's right. Bought that shirt, but it didn't fit great. I need to order a different style. Yeah, you were always a big fan of that drawing. I did, a while back, I started cutting that drawing up so I could animate him. So I think he's in a slightly different pose on that shirt than the actual drawing is in. I like Ink the Book show. Doesn't have to change. Yeah, I don't think so either. Ink the book. The only thing I ever do is ink the book. I don't know what I'd do if I didn't ink the book, but I'd probably look like a stronger, younger, happy, healthy man. Yet here I go and ink again. See, I need a recording of that. That's a better theme song than the other one, right? Little tiny devil guy. Tiny little lines. Let's see now. Here's the fence. This I'm just going to imply with like a bunch of squares. Oh, what'd you get up to for New Year's, Kat? Anything fun? Or heck, what love for that matter? But did you do anything fun for New Year's? It's going to be tedious. You said nothing. Sorry to disappoint. Yeah, you guys were probably in bed by like 10:30. Knowing you. Wait, did oh, I just remembered you said you were coming out here sometime soon. And then I remembered it was in June for the wedding. Ah, jeez. What about Christmas? Get anything cool for Christmas? Some kind of new laser? Perhaps? I don't know. Kat sometimes works with lasers to make her jewelry that she makes and sells at mycraftedstudio.com. I should put that link in the description. But yeah, mycraftedstudio.com. She makes all kinds of like jewelry and accessories, and they're all like, she does like a lot of vintagey kind of stuff. For people with taste. And if you don't have taste, well, I can't help you there. Oof, this fence, it looks like it was drawn by a child with anxiety disorder. You said you got a gift card to a clothing place I like. No new lasers since the big boy this summer. Did you get a new laser this summer? Is that the one that was still causing you problems, or crafted for people with taste? Yes, definitely put that on your website. Do I think that would help your sales? Maybe. Hey, people need to know what they're getting themselves into. High-end jewelry for high-end folks. High-end products for the likes of you. Like you're not worthy of it, but we'll throw you a bone. You said you ditched the dang hobby laser and bought the fancy professional one that I wanted in the first place. Oh, I don't. You might have told me you got that, but I don't. My memory. She is a rotting carcass. So I don't remember that you got that. I remember you were talking about that, but it was like a ton of money. And it's working out for you? I mean, it looks like it is. I've been seeing you hawking product. Been like advertising stuff you're making. There's a video on your Instagram. I'll send it to you. Cuckoo. More money than any car you've ever bought. Holy guacamole. Jasper Johns. That is an investment. it's like you can't put this hobby down now anymore. It's like you've always had the option to like maybe I want to be a carpenter. Maybe I want to go back to law school. But now you're like in, right? Actually, Kat's been doing this. She's been selling stuff through her shop for, let's see, 2006. So it's what, 17 years? It's basically like buying a new car. So she's been in for almost 20 years, honestly. No turning back now. But that's got to be a relief to have like something isn't gonna just let you down out of the blue, in the next couple of years. Yeah, the one she was using, it was like all of a sudden it kind of crapped out on her, and then she was like trying to get a hold of the company that makes them for like tech support, and they were like blowing her off and not helping her, and I don't know. It sounded like a terrible time because it was like this laser cutter thing she uses is like how she makes like all her product, and it was like it like wiped out her business for like a few months at least, right? Basically, almost. How did I remember you started in 2006? Because we graduated in 2006, and you were doing that right out the gate. Like I said, my memory is a rotting carcass, but that I can remember. If you have any problems with this laser, you can have a technician come out to fix it nice. I'll bet that'll last you longer than a car, too, I would imagine. Here's Mort. I love Mort. I wish he was in this book more. He's got some good scenes in this, though. He gets into a fight. He has like one of my favorite lines, yelling at this crow guy. Let's see. I don't know what else he does. Breaks into the poison factory with Bonehead at night. Ah, jeepers. They sent someone out to help make sure it was set up and running properly. Cool. And this is in your house, right? I haven't been to your new house. I gotta get my butt out to California. I gotta visit you, and I gotta visit Mylar. Our friend Mila from high school is living in San Francisco. So who I know nothing about geography. Who of you is farther north? Mila in San Francisco or you in Sacramento? I think I want to go out to California this year. In the spring, I'm thinking possibly doing it. And then in the summer, Kat's going to come out here for my roommate's wedding. Let me see. Who's farther north? Map of California. You are? How far of a drive away do you think it would be to? Let me see. You're in Sacramento. Let's see. Sacramento to not the other place. Oh, you're there. You're farther north, but not by much. What's the place I'm thinking of? I'm wondering how long it would be to drive to Seattle. Probably a full day's drive. 11, almost 12 hours. Yeah, I don't know if that'd be worth it. Because I also want to go out to the Seattle-ish area and visit my buddies Ben and Jacob. I've told it a million times, but Ben is kind of the one who got me to make up Bonehead about 11 years ago. See, he asked if I had any character that I would like to let him use for a video game project he was working on. And I got off the phone with him and I made up Bonehead and Mr. Shivers and basically the trap worm, but it was called a sandworm at the time. And I made up a bunch of stuff within like half an hour. Then I ran it over to his house and showed him, and I was all excited. Don't do that drive. You don't want that. No, I don't think so. But it was see, if I had a couple of weeks, I would maybe do that. Like spend a week out in California to see you and Mila. And then the second week, go out to Seattle. And hang out with them. And then fly back home. But I don't know. That would probably be still, yeah, that would still probably involve 2 12-hour driving trips. If, say, I flew into Seattle, or flew into California, and then drive all the way from like Sacramento to Seattle, and then drive back to the airport at the end, that I don't know. That is that's a lot of driving, and I get sleepy at the wheel. It's not good. Just fly to SeaTac and visit them, then shaking your MFing, no, I'm just kidding, SMF, and I'll get you. Oh, and then Chris is here. That's dang it. That's your, I think that's just your record label name, right? Caldera Collapse. Chris makes music. We were talking about that a little bit earlier. He's got an album on Spotify. Well, that's Data Lecture. I thought I said it was called Caldera, but I didn't. Yeah, the album is called Data Lecture. I think that's the artist too. Yeah, kind of, I guess. So my roommates were here this morning, and they were with their friend Anna, because she spent the night. She was hanging out with us last night. And then they all left at the same time. I didn't know where they were going. I assumed Anna was going home, and I just thought my roommates were like, I don't know, going shopping, going to their parents' house or something. I don't know. But then I looked at the calendar and I see game night at Anna's. So they all left. Nobody invited me. I don't know. So I'm all home alone. Yes, the album is Data Lecture, artist and title. That's what I thought. The idea was to make a bunch of different stuff that would fall under the Caldera Collapse label, but then I didn't make stuff. Because you were in a band, I think, just before that called Caldera, right? My brother's making an album now. I think he's pretty far along with it too. Liam. He's I don't really know much about it, but I mean, I guess I've heard a couple songs on it. I know one of the songs on it is about his girlfriend who recently broke up with him. So that, and it's about how they met. So I don't know how he feels about that anymore. But he taught himself drums years ago, like just by like listening to. I don't know. Well, I don't think just by listening, but he learned how to play drums, and he does it really well. And recently, he's also been teaching himself how to play. Well, he had taught himself keyboards, and he has been teaching. He bought himself a guitar and a bass guitar. He's been teaching himself those too. And it's like every time I see him, he's like, look, I can play this Blink-182 song now. And this one, and this one. Because he's like, I don't want to teach myself like how to play like I don't know, whatever the typical, like, he's like, I'm not learning Stairway to Heaven. I don't care about Stairway to Heaven. So he's like teaching himself through Blink-182 songs because those are really exciting for him to learn. And that's how he learned the drums too, by listening to Travis Barker, and like that was like the main way he started learning the drums years ago. I was talking about my brother Liam. He's putting together an album. He's actually the one that made me make this, got me to make this thing for my last few pages. Because this is how he was, like, every time I go to his house, I see this little, this board where he's got like all the tracks, and like, he's like got a thing for drums, guitars, vocals, like sound effects. I don't know what else, like, and then like all the different steps, and he's just like crossing it all off as he goes. And look, mine only has one spot left. I'm working on it right now. So that's pretty much garbage. And he has a, let me see, what does he have on Spotify? Liam's got something on Spotify too. Leeuhm. Yeah, there he is. He's got like a couple singles and an album called Mindless. No, there's nothing here. It was on there. What says it's a single? Oh yeah, Mindless is a song. He had a full album, but I think he took it down for some reason. He's working on a new one. And I think this will be I think it's all going to be like made by him. Because before, once in a while, he would buy like tracks from guys and just make a track. Like he would add stuff to it and like mess around with it. And that was a lot of his backing tracks. And I was like, yeah, you should learn how to do your own stuff though. And he did. You've listened to Liam's stuff? You said, that looks familiar. Chris did that on a big dry erase board for his album. Way to be organized. Yeah, I've had that sitting up on my bulletin board here for, I don't know, however long it's taken me to do the last 5 pages, which really got dragged out for me. We talked about it when he was on the show one time. Oh, okay. I don't remember nothing. Wait, I should do like a shadow under his chinny chin. There's that panel. Okay, fair enough. See you later. You have a good one. Thank you. Appreciate you coming into the chat. Adios. Take care. Love you. Let's see. He's like, holy smokes, it worked. There's a light coming out of his head. This is the huge They Might Be Giants nerd in me. But there's a super obscure song, They Might Be Giants song, called There's a Light Coming Out of My Head. Congratulations on inking the shit out of that book, dude. I look forward to reading it. I hope it's a good read when that happens. Thanks. Appreciate you. You guys are good people. Happy New Year. Those are my buddies. Yes, that's now. It's like I gotta now that I spent all this time drawing and inking this book, and it's been a lot of time. So I spent who knows how long penciling it, I've spent like over a year inking it now. And then I'm gonna spend forever coloring it. Yikes. So if it's a crappy story, that is no good. I gotta make sure the writing works, right? When I'm typing up all the dialogue. And that's the thing that always kind of stopped me from following through on making a book before. At least, yeah, it's at least one of the things that would get me all hung up. I'm like, is this even a good story? Do I even know how to write? And when I finished writing the script for Bonehead, it was a 100-page script, and I sent it out to a couple people, and I got no feedback from the people that I sent it to. And I was like, it's probably, and I was like, I wasn't satisfied with the dialogue specifically. Like I revised the story a couple times, and I think I've said this recently, like it was originally like 120 pages or 112 pages or something. And I busted it down to an even 100 pages. And I still wasn't satisfied with the dialogue, and I was gonna do like another couple passes, but then I was like, I can edit the dialogue till the very last second of making the book, so I won't worry about that as long as the story seems like it's what I need it to be. And I still ended up adding a bunch of stuff to the story as I was drawing it, including this, come to think of it. But I don't know. I felt like the story was there. But that is going to be tragic if people are like, smiling through gritted teeth, telling me like, oh yeah, it was good, Ryan. Way to go. I can't believe you wasted this much time of your life making this trash. Is what they'll think. No, but when I flip through the book, I'm always like, I get this fraud complex, and I'm like throughout making this, every once in a while I'm like, this isn't working. This book does not. This is not a good story. I get like kind of like panicky about it, and then I would flip through the pages I had done already. I'd be like, no man, this works. This works. I'm gonna get another cup of tea. I'm gonna hit the button. Just a sec. All right. That's a new tea bag. Gotta squeeze out the old one and toss it in the trash. Water is heating. Okay. I was trying to do 1 cup of tea a day for a while. I couldn't keep up with it because it was like it kind of keeps you I've kind of been a little conditioned by tea, where like the hot beverage kind of thing of it keeps me working. I don't know, having a hot beverage, it's just not the same if I'm just drinking water all the time, you know? Keeps you in the zone. And I feel like I was falling off the work wagon not drinking tea. So I'm back on the sauce. So there's this artist I follow on Instagram. He streams the making of his book on Instagram. He does Instagram lives every day, or just stuff that he's drawing sometimes. But his name is Elliot Fernandez. He's making a book written by Doug Tenaple that Doug gave him to do what he wanted with. And so it's called Doom Kicker. He works on that on Instagram a lot. Or he just draws other stuff. He's a really amazing artist. And yeah, his name's Elliot Fernandez. And then there's this guy I see at my church all the time, and he recognized me from outside of church, and so he would always like wave to me, and I'd be like, "Oh, that's my church buddy," but I don't know his name or anything, and I would just see him once in a while, and we would just wave. And the other day, I found out his name is Elliot Fernandez. I was like, I'll never forget that name. It's like I did a double take when I saw his name, because I saw it written out, and I was like, Elliot Fernandez. Elliot Fernandez. I haven't watched Elliot stream in a while. The art. I used to love watching his Doom Kicker live streams on Instagram. I loved. He goes by the Jerkmonger, I believe, on Instagram. I loved when he was on YouTube too, but he doesn't do much on YouTube anymore. I'm actually surprised he's still working on it, because I've watched him doing page. He kind of works a little slow on it, but he'll spend a whole session doing one panel, but it looks amazing. But I thought it was only like an 80-page book he was working on, I think he said it was kind of like fleshed out to 100 pages or something. But I swear I've seen at least 100 pages of work out of that book. So I'm surprised he's still not done with it. His pointy butt. Not Elliot Fernandez, Boneheads. It's a headless bonehead. Wallaby. Okay. Yeah, as of today, I'm really excited about coloring this because of the page I finished coloring where I was like, dang, it looks like I know what I'm doing a little bit. Because what I'm coloring, it's not the best drawn thing in the world, but I really bumped it up with the colors, if I do say so myself. It almost looks like I know what I'm doing. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, I put up that Latchkey Kids video, I think, after the last stream, right? Did anyone like that? It was filmed. We made it. That was one of the videos I made with my brothers. Something like, yeah, about the same amount of time as I made up Bonehead. It was maybe a little before that. So that must be 12, 13 years old. But we used to make these like little sketch comedy videos, me and my little brothers, on an iMac. And the one that I put up was called Job Interview. And it's me playing a guy doing a job interview for my brother Jimmy, or with my brother Jimmy. And I think I'm going to put up another one soon. See, that one I had to clean up the audio, so it took me forever. I think I'm going to put up the crap music video that was the first thing we did together. Like, they had made the music already, and they had already started filming the video for it. And then I think they either asked me for help with something, and that's how I found out that they'd been making videos to begin with. I was like, can I please help you with these? So they're all crummy anyway, but kind of it. But I would help them out here and there. I mean, they're crummy, but they're good at the same time. Because it's like amateur AF, but but it's they're some of them are really funny. And the crap music video that's see, I don't have to mess with the audio for that one because it's got like the actual music track as the audio. It's not like messed up camera stuff. I think, right? I don't think I have to mess with the audio. See, I forgot about this fence. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, I'll do it how I did the first panel. Oh, storms are brewing. Huh? Huh? Oh, it went away. Rip off. I have a pretty dang good immune system. I almost never get sick. Or if I do get sick, it's super duper mild. And I've got a little bit of sniffles going on. A few days ago, this person was talking to me for a while, and then they mentioned, "Oh yeah, you don't want to get my cold." I was like, "Oh, you have a cold?" Like after talking to them for like half an hour, like being like face to face with them, and I was like, "I'll be fine." But yeah, no, I got a little bit of the sniffles. It was like, yeah, would have been nice if you told me half an hour ago. Let's see. Stupid fence. Stupid book. Just be inked already, you book. What kind of crummy book doesn't know how to be inked already? When I get my copy, I'm throwing it right in the trash. I suggest you do the same. How's that for marketing? Buy my book. Then throw it away. Buy my book so you can throw it away. La, la. Luddy duddy 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 duddy. A luddy duddy 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 duddy. A luddy duddy 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 duddy. As they say. That's actually also that's from a They Might Be Giants song on one of their kids' albums called Elemento. Are 4 letters. Elemento are not one. So yeah, I've been so the Spotify wrap up thing, I was like surprise, surprise, it's got what on there? It had like I think Soul Coughing, Mike Doty. I don't remember what it had, but I think it had Mike Doty, They Might Be Giants, Violent Femmes, maybe Soul Coughing, and I don't know, Marcy Playground. It was like no surprise at all. And so since then, I've been just I've been pulling up albums by different artists that I like and just playing all kinds of different albums because I really want to give, I want some surprises on that list next time. So what did I listen to today? I listened to, let me find it. I listened to the Boxcar Racer album, which is still, well, no, I didn't say Blink-182 before, but I listened to Boxcar Racer, which was Tom DeLonge and Travis Barker's kind of side project when they were still putting out Blink-182 albums originally. It came out right after Take Off Your Pants and Jacket. Oh, I forgot about my tea. I'll be right back. I'm just going to pour that right quick. A delicious cheese pizza just for me. So anyway, I listened to Actually, that I listened to yesterday. And I listened to Ruby Vroom by Soul Coughing yesterday. Today I listened to the album Box of Hair by Cub, which I really love. I love Cub a lot. And then I listened to My Favorite Place to Drown by Michael Levitin, that album. And they played one of his tracks on the They Might Be Giants podcast years ago. The song Summer's the Worst. So I'd heard a couple songs from that album back when that came out. And I listened to the whole album for the first time today, and that was kind of enjoyable. And then what else? I started right before I was streaming, I was listening to Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats, because I know a couple songs from this album, which I don't know what it's called. I don't want to accidentally play it on the air, or I'll get fired from YouTube. Fired. Oh, it's Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats, and the album is called Nathaniel Rateliff. Or vice versa. I'm actually not sure. But I knew a couple songs from that album. And I wanted to listen to that. And that's been really good. What else have I listened to lately? I checked. I was listening to the album. What's the Talking Heads album with? And She Was, and it's got. I don't even know the album. What I say, Talking Heads. I listened to the album by Adam Ant called Viva La Rock. Little Creatures, the deluxe version. And because that's got one of my favorite Talking Heads songs on it called Road to Nowhere. We're on a road to nowhere. That's a great album. What else did I listen to lately? I've listened to Hallowed Ground by the Violent Femmes that I really like. I listened to... But see, that's the stuff I don't want to just bombard my Spotify with. What else did I listen to? Magneto Lane, what is that album called? Dancing with Daggers? They're a great band. Magneto Lane. They're like a three-piece rock band from Canada. All girls, beautiful ladies, and they do kick-ass like rock music. Ooh, I should have given myself some Daffy Duck outline to that. So that's no good. I gotta go in and do the white out an outline to that. Oh, I listened to Surfer Rosa by the Pixies, which is like the most garage bandy punk rock thing I've ever heard in my life, probably. But I didn't. I guess that's the album that "Where Is My Mind" from the Fight Club soundtrack. I guess that's where that song came from. I didn't know that when I went into it. I listened to Local H Bag of Hammers recently. That's their first album. That's a guy from Chicago, and whatever drummer he has at the time. I think he's on the third drummer that I've known. Yeah, it was Joe Daniels, then Ryan St. Clair, and now it's Ryan Harding, I believe is the guy's name. But it's pretty much all Scott Lucas. And they're here in Chicago, and he kills. And I love seeing that band. That's another one I listened to today that didn't show right there. I listened to Rubberneck by the Toadies today, which is a great album. I love that album. I listened to Show Your Bones by... No, I didn't listen to Show Your Bones by the Yeah Yeah Yeahs. I listened to Fever to Tell by the Yeah Yeah Yeahs. Show Your Bones is definitely a superior album to that. Show Your Bones is one of my top 5 albums of all time. Rubberneck by the Toadies would probably also be there, along with the Boxcar Racer album that I mentioned listening to earlier today. Those are 3 of my top favorite albums of all time. I did listen to the self-titled Blink-182 album, and man, that is a really good one. They were doing different stuff on that album, like the segues and the instrumental thing that's on there, but it where it kind of like Robert Smith sings on a song on that one, and it kind of like, at first when I first heard it, I was like, what the heck are they doing? This is Blink-182, and it's like it was still a beloved album at the time, but it was just like it kind of caught all the Blink-182 fans by surprise, I think. But it is a really good album. I've come around on Neighborhoods. I did not like that when it came out in 2011, but I've recently come around on it. I listened to, I keep listening to 9 and California. California is better than 9, but it's too samey. That the music on those, it's too samey throughout. More so on 9, but than California. But I can't really get too into it. But I have. Okay, so here's the thing. So their latest album, which Tom DeLonge wasn't on the last 2, right? They replaced him with Matt Skiba for those 2 albums, and then now Tom's back, and they put out a new single. So I was listening to the album 9, just to I just put it on in the background while I was working on something, and just to kind of like, because I'm psyched that Blink-182 is working on new stuff, and and I just I want to like all their music, and you know, I don't think I'm gonna come too farther around on 9 or California than I already am, but I was just giving it a shot, you know, and what was I saying? So the album ended, and as it's going, like I'm just thinking, there's a little bit of good stuff on here, but it's very, very samey throughout the thing, and then it ends. The last song ends, and then right after it automatically went into their new single, which sounds way more like Blink-182. Their new song "Edging." It went right into that after that song ended, and I was like, it was like, oh, Blink-182's on. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't sound like Blink-182. That last album they did, it just doesn't. That's all. Jeez. But I am excited for the new album. I want them to have fun and do a great album again. And I you know, I feel like my brother's real apprehensive because he's a huge Blink-182 fan too. He's real apprehensive that they're going to do this and they're going to do that, and I am too. But I'll say this: if it's anything like Edging, if Edging is any indicator, they're already having a lot more fun with it. First of all, I thought the song was great. It sounds like Blink-182. That's the thing. It's like there's on California and what do you call it? 9. I feel like there's so little personality in the guitar work and stuff. Like it was like so many of their older songs, older than that. It's like you hear a Blink-182 song and you're like, I want to pick up a guitar and play this. And it's like everything on these other albums is like so gray. It's like listening to like a synth machine. Like I don't remember any of the guitars on those albums off the top of my head. But like when I listen to the Untitled album or the self-titled album or whatever, what do you call it? It's called Blink-182. And then you know, like I remember like the second I heard Easy Target, which segues into all of this with Robert Smith. It's got that doodle-doom, doodle-doom, doodle-doom. And I was like, I want to pick up a guitar and play that right now. And it's like they always had songs like that. You know what I mean? Like, I want to learn how to play that right now. And I think I can if I just put my little heart to it. There's nothing that comes to mind. Or like even like Feeling This. You know that? It's like you want to play that when you hear it, right? And it sounds a lot less fun on those last two albums. Mostly the last one, I'll say, 9. It's like, and I don't want to dump on it too hard just because I'm tremendously less familiar, so maybe that's my main problem. But you know, it just doesn't seem to be as like. And then you hear the new one, immediately sounds like a way funner track, edging, and then they made the music video, which was when I saw that, I was like, that's their best music video to date. I never liked their music videos very much when I was a kid and they were putting out singles. I mean, there's the first one where they're running around naked and stuff. Then I always felt like all of their other music videos were like hacky and phoned in. And this one I really liked. I thought it was one of their best music videos, the video for Edging. Why did I jump ahead to the last panel? I don't know why I did that. I'm not even done with this one. Am I that eager to be done with the book? So one track I know I like on California, just so I'm not just dumping on that stuff. I love that song Los Angeles. Los Angeles! And that's all I can quote from it because I don't remember it. It's like, who's gonna save me, Los Angeles? I don't know the words. There was some good song on 9-2, but no way I'm gonna remember even if I look at the track list. Blink 182. I really can't remember. Hung Over You, I think it was that one. Hung Over You, I think I kind of liked that one. But I don't know. My brush is kind of splitting on me. I think I need to pour a little more ink so it's a little wetter. There we go. That'll do. Just a drop will last me the rest of this page. You know what? I gotta turn this up real quick while I'm noticing it. Oops. I just stuck the tip of my whiteout pen into wet black ink. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. It's like I don't know what I'm doing at all. Like I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, you didn't see that. I just made a big mess. So I'll go back over that with ink in a minute. Who's gonna save me, Los Angeles? Right? And that's Matt Skiba singing. Which, you know. Whatever. Actually, in high school, my friend Haley, who I was just texting last night, she was huge into Alkaline Trio. I think she still is. And was a huge Matt Skiba fan. She would always talk about like going to shows and being like, yeah, so I'm hanging out with Matt Skiba last night at this bar. And I was, or whatever. It sounded like she was best friends with him when she wasn't at school with us. And though I don't think she was at bars when we were in school. But come to think of it, maybe she was. I don't know. But yeah, and then old Matt Skiba ends up joining my favorite band in high school, Blink-182. I should ask her if she ever checked out those Blink-182 albums. All right. So I will soon be done inking the book, yet Ink the Book show shall live on. It's just going to be an all-purpose making comics show. And other drawings, you know, when I do my sketchbook drawings. I just like the name Ink the Book show. Okay. What time is it? 9:30 almost. So this is his head like stretching out of his neck hole. So I'm going to make the line thicker on this front part. So it's like, so you can kind of see that this is coming in front of the other part of his head. That's one trick I use sometimes. I don't know if I don't know where exactly I got that idea, but if I just noticed it in other people's work, that it's the foreground stuff has thicker outlines sometimes. I think maybe Jake Parker. I think that's where I got that. Watching some video on his YouTube. I think all he was doing, though, I think he was just thickening up the outline of a dinosaur he was drawing. Just the outline in general, which made it look nicer. But I don't think it was a, what do you call it? I do it kind of as a foreshortening thing. Sometimes. kind of help push stuff forward or push stuff back. I don't quite know if I picked that up or just like picked that up from somewhere specific, or if I just started doing it and thought it worked. I'm not saying I invented that by any means. Either way, I know that's definitely something that other artists certainly use. I am no trailblazer, I'll tell you that. I'm just a guy trying to do the things that he likes. I see cool people making comics, and I'm like, I want to make a comic. I hear some cool music, and I'm like, I want to make music. Not that I am a musician at all. But I do want to make an album. All right, here's his nostrils. Yep. I'm gonna pull this away from the page a little bit because my brush keeps running into the camera. Oh yeah, good. Here, I'm gonna go over this real quick. There's a couple things on this panel I just realized I gotta fix. And then gotta get that messy white out again. And do this. I'll clean that up. 2. Dang it. See, it's too sketchy. I followed this line and I followed that line for the line on the sidewalk. All right. I keep jumping ahead. Wait. And then jumping back also. So I put up a video on the Discord. I had to break it up into 4 little videos of me at midnight where I'm counting down from 3 and then I'm blowing on horns and like 3, 2, 1, hooray, Happy New Year. And then and I pop a bottle of champagne and it rockets to the ceiling. I have really high ceilings in my place. So it's cool. It goes bling all the way up. Though when I first, it doesn't, the video doesn't follow it. When I first moved into this place, my family all came by to congratulate me. And I had a bottle of champagne then. And I popped it then and it rocketed all the way up. And I think it was my sister got this video where she got me popping the bottle of champagne open, and she follows the cork all the way up to the ceiling. It was just a really cool video. I was hoping to recreate that, I guess, but dang it. It's like my brush is a little exacerbated. It keeps splitting on me. So I'll have to count the pages to, because I added so many pages after the fact to the story, like as I was making this book, that I know it's about 150 pages. I guess I don't exactly know that, and I numbered all of them, but like this one, it's page 211, take 2. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's some there's pages that I have like where it's like 94.2, 94.3, 94.5. So I don't know the exact, because they were added in later. So I don't know the exact page count of this book. And then that also includes the cover and stuff like that. So, but I'll have to count my pages once. I'll probably do that tonight. Like count how many pages I did, just to know exactly what I'm looking at. Viva la rock. Viva la rock. Yeah, so I mentioned I listened to that Adamant album, Viva la Rock. I never really listened to an album by them before. I'd heard that song, and I'd heard what's the hit on that one? Apollo 9. Like, I love the song Apollo 9. But I had no idea that, like, they also do that Goody Two Shoes song. Goody two, goody two, goody two shoes, or whatever. But I did not know their lyrics are like Crazy Town. Their lyrics are nuts. They're all filled with like it's like vocal, not scatting, but it's like just filled with made up words. Just made up words. But it's like, I don't know. It's good music. They're nuts. Oh, you know who I gotta listen to is Brian Dewan. I gotta listen to that album, Words of Wisdom. I love that album tremendously. I haven't listened to it in a while. Or Drink Me. I was thinking that's one I was thinking of today. I haven't listened to one of my favorite bands, Drink Me, in forever. They've only got 2 albums, but I love them so. Oh, mercy. Oh yeah, let me fix this now. Now that it's dried. Just want to make that less of a like a blotchy line. It's just a big goopy line. Dang it. Darn it. I nicked it. Let's see if I can do it with this Sakura Jelly Roll pen. Good enough. Gee, Bonehead, you don't look so hot. Do you need an aspirin or something? I got one in my car. I do need to animate something soon, I feel like. I want to do a new animation for my YouTube channel. It'd be cool to do some Bonehead related thing. As much as I would love to, I cannot do another giant cartoon like that, though, like the one I did. But I do want to do some short stuff, I think. There is a plan down the line. I don't know when I'll do it, but to do a second cartoon made up of like 5 smaller cartoons. Like a second, like long form one that can also work as 5 separate stories. And it's all based on like little kind of cartoon ideas that I put in notebooks when I was about the time I was making that first cartoon. Like Bonehead going to see his doctor and Bonehead getting held up at the bank, and it's just all these sketches when I was like really figuring out who Bonehead was. And I really want it to be a cartoon someday. But in the meantime, I think I might do I don't know when still for this either, but I want to do some just a little, like, real quick short stuff. Because I want to be a, you know, especially with all the, you know, I drew this trying to draw good. When I made the last cartoon, I was really trying hard to do it well, but like looking back on it, it's fine, but I feel like I should have been able to draw it better. I should have been able to animate it better than that. So I want to get some better animation on my YouTube channel is kind of the thing. I'd like it more to look like studio animation stuff. See if I could pull that off. So that might be a goal for 2023. Make new animation. But the big goal is getting some little books out there. Oh, shoot. I'm glad somebody reminded me. I got to go pick somebody up, and I totally forgot about that, so I'm glad I told them to remind me. So I can finish this before I got to go. Let me just respond to him. Okay. Cool. He reminded me like just in time. I gotta pick somebody up and take them somewhere. Because he usually gets a cab or something. And they're all closed today. Which I wouldn't have realized. But I was like, I can give you a ride. So I'll finish inking this, and then I'm gonna show off the whole stack of pages. And then I'll end the stream. My memory is a rotting corpse. Remember I was saying that earlier? It's true. I should make a t-shirt that says that on my TeePublic shop. My memory is a rotting corpse. All right. Last page done. This book has been inked. Let me prove it. I'll go get the rest of the pages. I think I've got some sitting right here somewhere. I've got one sitting here. Oh, yeah. Oh no, I forgot one. No, I'm just kidding. I redrew this one and inked it already. Let's see. Here's some other pages. So let's see. Where did these go? Where did these go? At the end of this pile? Yes. See, there's that one. So that's where those go. Let me go grab the big stack. The big stack. It's like carrying a dead child. Ba-boom. Okay, so straighten out a tad. Not so much of that idea. Okay. Can I reach this arm around? Let's see how thick it is. It's just shy of 4 inches thick. Holy guacamole. Yeah, it looks like 3 inches 3/4 of an inch. All my own personal handiwork. Well, stay tuned to Old Ink the Book Show. I just knocked the arm off my damn desk. Well, this has been another Ink the Book Show. Maybe the last inking for a bit. No, that's not true. I'll probably be doing stuff in my sketchbook the next few ones before I figure out how I'm going to start coloring this on stream. But thanks for everyone who tuned in over the course of this. I've inked every page on stream, and they're all archived on my YouTube channel, Wrangleshank. If you look up Ryan O'Connor Wrangleshank YouTube or something like that, or the link is in the description, unless you're watching it on YouTube right now. And then, but I'll be back and doing more stuff, more art, sketchbook stuff. I'll be coloring this. Soon I plan on doing the 24-page issues, breaking this monster into 24-page black and white issues that I'd like to be able to set up some kind of shop somewhere and maybe do that. And then while I go on and color this book, that'll be something to tide you over. I'm also coloring another thing that I'd like to make available somewhere. And like I said, I also want to put together an art book, or continue putting together an art book, like Art of Ryan O'Connor book. And maybe I'll show off some of that, some of the making of that. And that's all. It's going to be compiled of all the sketchbook drawings I am doing all the time. So we've got all that to look forward to. Take care, everybody. Happy New Year. It's a clean slate. Let's keep making stuff. Make stuff we're proud of. You got this year. This is your year, everybody. We're gonna do it. All right. Goodbye, everybody. I love you. Thanks for watching. Keep on watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, my loves.